Thanks for tuning. Into 2K Sports for the latest. Oh, we might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt. These are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make it work.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the one spot. It's Hero with the drive. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Hero against Westbrook. Zubac trying to break loose. Second chance effort. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Get ready to get hyped, fans. It's your Heat Breaker Dance Crew. That was your Heat Breaker Dance Crew. Give them a round of applause.
Westbrook against Hero. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Covington from the arc. It's hauled in by Hero. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA team to split a venue, but that's going to change soon. And here's George. After Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Covington wide open. He fires. Here's Zubac. It's another look. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
You can't be reckless guarding Kawhi Leonard. He feels out defenders so well and exploits them when they overcommit.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slight feed.
Outside Westbrook. Outside Covington. In the corner, George with it. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And that one drops for him.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler. That time you leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Westbrook. It's stolen by Oladipo. Adebayo with the screen on Westbrook. Launches it. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Oladipo.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Leonard kicks to Covington. Leonard sets a screen for Covington. Traps in the tray.
If you look up 3 and D in the dictionary, you might see a photo of Robert Covington. He's bringing that spacing to his offense.
Well, they're passing to Yurtsevin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. And Adebayo throws it down.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Zubac, a screen on Hero. Westbrook passes to Zubac. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. You look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
Clippers trail by 7. And George kicks to Leonard. Passes it to Zubac. Covington setting the pick for Westbrook. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there. And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Now, Hero still looking for his first bucket in this one. Butler, no good. Hero against Leonard. In the corner, George with it. Butler with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And here is Los Angeles now. 6-point game. And here's George. Back to Westbrook. In the corner, George with it. Into the lane. They get it again. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
The previous play.
Honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before the release.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. We come back right after this.
CLA-HR.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively, but for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well, but what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trusted he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
Oladipo outside. Good save it. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game. Highland passes to Gordon. Kicks it to Morris. Leonard with a screen on Adebayo. Leonard attacking, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And so little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to screen down the lane, then toss it off with the thunder finish.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Highland. Back to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. From 18 feet away. Out to Morris. The pass to Leonard. Back to Morris. Pass to Leonard. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Butler. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Highland. Here's Zubac. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami leading by 9. To the paint. He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down.
And how about Adebayo just getting up and getting athletic?
Here's Highland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. That shot wide open. Brent, it's been well documented. Three-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
Butler kicks to Yurtseven. Inside. And it's sent back by Morris.
And a rare block shot from Morris. Anticipates the move and just times it out perfectly.
Here's Highland. Guarded by Oladipo. Zubac, that's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Here's Highland. Morris with a screen on Hero. Gordon the pass to Morris. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
And so he makes both from the line. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've led by as many as 11 points. To the inside. Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Eric Gordon.
Bam's size along with his athleticism, that could be a big problem on the interior.
And Adebayo drops them both. So here's Westbrook. George looking around. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done. Thanks for the great interview, David.
Miami Heat, 31. The Clippers, 27.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. And Adebayo is out there with Yurtsevin. And it's Oladipo in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Outside, George passes it to Powell. Westbrook against Butler. Westbrook kicks to George. 3 on the clock. And here's Covington from the arc.
Bam's height and wingspan just smothering up the offense now.
Covington's shot is off. The kick out to Oladipo. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Over to the left wing. Yurtsevin. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. And here are the Heat now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
The Heat making a switch here. Love's checked in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Butler kicks to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Big-time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact.
Hero against Westbrook. Outside for George. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Love against Zubac. 5 on the clock. Here's Westbrook. And the dunk by Zubac.
Now you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Pass to Love. Adebayo against Covington. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
And the Clippers making a change here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Butler, no good. Clippers trail by 6. And Brett, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outsized factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA that can be this good.
On the pass to Adebayo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Adebayo's got 18 points.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Here's Highland. Connects from 3-point range.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Oladipo with the ball. Now Covington defending. Oladipo dishes to Love. And Covington sends it back.
Covington's aggressive defense is going to pay off, and that time it did.
Pass to Highland. Outside Covington. Over Adebayo. Here's Plumlee and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Love can't hit. Clippers trail by 3. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Covington outside for George. Now Hero. 17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Butler deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. Adebayo down low. That one doesn't drop. And the Clippers call time here. And you look at Adebayo. What a contribution.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
And the Clippers call time here.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers.
Knocks it loose. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Heat. They lead by 3.
Your Heat Youth dancers.
And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Robert Covington, and it's Highland in at the point. Timeout called the Heat, and great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
A different look for Miami. Yurtseven Benny's checked in for Love. Jimmy Butler comes in for Caleb Martin. And it's Tyler Hero in for Kyle Lowry. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Hero. It's good. And the Heat lead by 4.
In the flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Highland passes to Covington. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Highland, and the layup falls. Highland's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And George kicks to Plumlee. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's George. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Oladipo outside. Back Back to Yurtsevin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got the game tied up here for the Heat. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Miami. They've led by as many as 11 points. And it's off from three-point range. George against Hero. Back to George. Leonard on the wing. Outside Covington. George against Hero. Covington. Out of hand on it. Oladipo with the ball. Outside Hero. Outside Butler. Down low. To the wing right side. Back to Yurtsevin. And he goes in for the dunk.
There are only 2 players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Covington a screen on Hero. Passes to Covington. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. And the bucket is good. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think that comes to some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough
The previous play
to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something.
Ruling on the floor. Stand.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on. A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Misses the baby hook.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him than this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in. And now the go-to guy in these situations, Leonard, can handle that kind of pressure in the big moment as well as anyone.
Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Feeds to Plumlee. Money!
Yeah, no more can we talk about underrated jumping ability from the Plumlees. Suddenly he's up and attacking the rim.
Leonard with the steal. Pass to Highland. Back to George. Fires the 3. Leonard kicks to George. Here's Highland. Guarded by Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Plumlee, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
That's where Plumlee operates best. The closer to the basket, the better chance he has of converting.
Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. From deep 3-point range. And so Los Angeles takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge,
downhill. And, well, Smitty, these two teams have been around the block a few times. Both rosters filled with veterans.
No surprises tonight, B.A. These guys have faced off on various teams so many times, they know all of their opponent's tricks.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward.
Boy, it's great playing with big guys who can space the floor. Love does that and a lot more.
It's Booker on the wing. Butler with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And stolen by Paul. Ayton passes to Paul. Here's Booker. Off target at the rim. Ooh, poked away. Launches a 3. Drops in the 3.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams. And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Here's Hero. Pass to Butler. That shot, no good. Booker with the defensive effort. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Outside Durant. Now here's Ayton. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Beautiful ball movement from Kevin Durant. Easily finding his shooters that are ready to knock him down.
Here's Booker driving in. And Booker with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Ayton, the screen on Adebayo. For 3, Durant. He can't get that one to fall. And Miami the other way now. Outside for Love. Fires for 3. Here's Adebayo. Oladipo on the wing. Here's Butler. Here he goes. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Love the attitude of Butler, just taking to the defense head on and nailing the shot despite the whack.
Durant, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Ayton, the screen on Oladipo. Here's Paul. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
I love the effort level Chris Paul delivers day in and day out. He's been doing this for a while now, but he hasn't slowed down, not a bit.
There's a screen by Love. Butler into the lane. Pulls up. And there's another one for the Heat.
This speaks to how assertive Butler is. Good at getting deep inside and finishing.
Pass to Okogie. Butler against Booker. And here's Ayton. Here's Okogie. Knocks it down from distance.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists in the game. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Suns.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Durant for 3. buries it from three.
Accurate from deep. Durant's a gifted shooter, one of the best we've ever seen.
Butler passes to Love. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hero. Second chance shot. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Booker with it. Puts up a three. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. A 3-point.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team. Here we go, fans.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the 1 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. The deep three from Durant. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Pass to Adebayo. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Hero outside. Outside Love. From behind the arc. No good that time. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he called Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. The Suns making a switch here. Ross is checked in for three. Durant. And again, it's the Suns missing. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Here's Paul. 5 points in the game. They grab their own miss. Here's Ayton. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Yes, so strong. Ayton. And one.
Okogie's checked in for the Suns. That's good from Ayton. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Phoenix making some changes. Lee, he's checked in for Okogie, and Payne is subbed in for Paul. Here's Butler, and the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Lee. It's Ross on the wing. Drills it from deep. Ross has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Butler can't get it to go.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Lee. And the Suns get another 3.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Butler passes to Love. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Some changes for Phoenix. Biyombo comes in for Ayton, and Warren subbed in for Durant. Hero finds Love. Kicks it to Hero. Clock at 4. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Often viewed as just a shooter, Tyler Hero can score, though, in a variety of ways, which makes him very difficult to defend. What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Warren with a screen on Hero. Payne against Oladipo. Back to Lee. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Tyler Hero, and the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, B.A. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Outside Payne. Back to Ross. Here's Warren. That one a little long.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Adebayo in the post. He's covered by Warren. And T.J. Warren is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Phoenix on D. They've led by as many as 11. Outside Love. Pure from three-point range. And now just a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Warren with a screen on Butler. Back to Payne. Pass to Biyombo. Shot clock at 6. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Suns lead by 7. Hero finds Adebayo.
Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And both free throws good for Adebayo.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Ayton in the high post. 18 feet out. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Ayton's got 11 points.
Love seeing Ayton take these mid-range jumpers. He realizes guys at his position have to hit these kind of shots.
Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Ball passes to Durant. Back to Paul from the arc. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close.
Miami Heat 31. The Suns 36.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
On the floor for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the center position. Hero outside from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Durant with it. Oladipo with the rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And here's Butler. Give him 8 points now. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
Beasting on defense. First, he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Now Paul, 5 points in the game, and the shot goes down. Paul's got 7 points.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Booker against Hero. It's Adebayo, high post. Out to Oladipo. Pass to your 7. No good with the triple. The Suns leading. Left side Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
The defense has to be careful. Kevin Durant has hops, taking the ball straight to the rim.
Butler passes to Hero. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Ayton, a screen on Adebayo. Pass to Ayton. Now Booker. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. Nails it from beyond the arc. 10 points for him.
Quick trigger from Chris Paul, putting the shot up before the D can get on him.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
It's picked off. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
He's been aggressive all night. Butler's gotten himself into a rhythm, and the defense has no answer.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Come on, fans. Let's give a huge Miami welcome.
And the Heat with some changes. Kevin Love comes in for your 7. And it's Lowry in for Oladipo. Phoenix has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Lowry finds Love. Love, a screen on Paul. Love passes to Hero. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Terrence Ross.
Hero is a huge player for this team. A guy who does a little bit of everything out there. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Warren with a screen on Butler. Hooker, pass to Ross. Ball against Lowry. Butler with a steal. Lowry outside. And Biyombo with the block. Now here's Warren. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Lee, he's checked in for Chris Paul.
Damian Lee.
41 seconds left in the 3rd. Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. And then Adebayo slams it in.
An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
Butler against Booker. There's the three. Biyombo can't hit. Miami trailing. Outside Butler. Here's Love. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Love's got 11.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And we're and now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Love in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Adebayo sets a screen, and it's Butler off the drive. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Durant with a screen on Lowry. Here's a three from Paul. Nails it from three.
When you get Chris Paul working in the pick and roll, he's a wonderful passer and an incredible shooter.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Oh, Durant with a steal. Out to the right wing. Ball against Lowry. Pass to Aiden. Over Love. Tries again. Aiden, no good. Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Adebayo with it. From deep. Love for 3. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 8 rebounds in the game. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to offer multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Love for 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 5 assists tonight.
One of the early stretch 4s in this league. Love helps set a trend. I mean, he's especially deadly from the corner.
Pass to Okogie. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Heat. Love's got 4 rebounds in the game. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Back to Butler. There's a screen by Love. 5 to shoot. The 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Very comfortable coming up with the big bucket. Love has been the go-to guy.
Adebayo against Durant. From the top of the key. It's hauled in by the Heat. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Heat with the lead. Lowry right side. Pass to Adebayo. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And the Heat making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. Love. the screen on Paul. Outside for Love. Lets it go from deep. The shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it. Left side Durant. Pass to Aiden. And the layup is good.
Wow, we've seen Aiden step up in big moments, in big games, and deliver.
Outside Butler. Outside Love. Launches it. Again, the Heat misses. The Suns have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the fourth. Inside. Durant, pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Durant. Count it!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Love, the screen on Booker. Outside for Love. 4-3. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
The ability to finish under pressure, that's something K-Love brings to the table.
Outside Durant. Pass to Aiden. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now Hero. "15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Durant with a screen on Westbrook. Outside, KD. To the middle. Oh, trying for it. And Phoenix with another turnover here. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Durant, the pass to Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
DeAndre Ayton, a quality free throw shooter, so you love to see him create opportunities to get there.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
For 3, Covington. Chalk up 2 there.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
And here's Booker from the arc. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. KD finds Ayton. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Covington, a screen on Booker. And here's George for 3. And stolen by Booker. Tipped away. Ayton with it. Leonard picks him up. Pass to Paul. Shot from the wing. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Now, this is a comfort zone for Chris Paul. That mid-range game, you better guard it.
Covington setting the pick for George. And the 3 ball is good. George has got 5 now. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Paul passes to Ayton. Durant in the corner. From deep. The Clippers grab the miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
You love the quickness that Russell Westbrook gets into in the catch-and-shoot opportunities. Rise and fire, young sir.
KD on the wing. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Paul against Westbrook. He doesn't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. Let's it go with a 3. Westbrook pulls it in. LA has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. .107 left here in the opening quarter. Ball against Westbrook. Outside Durant. Back to Paul. To the paint. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Paul. Durant's got 5 now.
Yeah, early in his career now, Kevin Durant could be knocked off his rhythm, but now he's put on that good weight over the years, making himself able to absorb that physicality.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Ross is checked in for the Suns. Now here's Booker. Offensive rebound, and Ayton throws it down.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
First trip to the line for him here.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw, no good.
It's the line for LA, Mason Plumlee.
He hits the second from the line. Booker the bounce pass. Durant deciding where to go with it. Here's a Kogi. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Suns on top. They lead by a bucket.
And please give a big round of applause for your Qualifiers Youth Dance Team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Suns?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Evan Booker out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Durant. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Warren in at the power forward. Leonard with no one around. Covington with the bucket.
Let's remember, Robert Covington is a guy who has hit over 200 three-point shots in a season. You better guard him from out there. Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
To the inside. Highland passes to Gordon. No good. That would have tied it. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Covington wide open, he fires. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now here's Ross, guarded closely. He feeds it to Biyombo. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Biyombo's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns. Highland passes to Leonard. Here's Highland. Ross with the steal. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Passes it to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Plumlee with the steal. Pass to Highland. Covington kicks to Plumlee. And stolen by Biyombo. Here's Ross. Misses off the left iron.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Gordon, the pass to Plumlee.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Craig, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
And again, the turnover by the Clippers.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Phoenix making some changes. Okogie's checked in for Durant. Lee comes in for Booker, and it's Paul in for Ross. Paul against Westbrook. The pass to Biyombo. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off, and it's sent back by Plumlee. The kick out to Westbrook. Inside. Morris passes to Gordon. On the wing, Morris. Covered by Lee. Powell, no one around him. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Andre Ayton's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. And Baisley subbed in for Warren.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode.
Powell for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Paul's shot is off. Clippers trail by 6. Back to Gordon. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, incredible finesse. DeAndre Ayton gets loose and does some work.
Westbrook kicks to Gordon. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to it. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
Your Clippers, 19. The Suns, 27.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Morris is out there with Powell. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Gordon, and it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot. Baisley passes to Okogie. To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Here's Westbrook. Yep, that one goes. Westbrook's got his second bucket tonight.
You know the game plan is to try to keep Russell Westbrook out of the paint. The guy is consistently there over the course of his career. Nice interior finish.
Westbrook against Paul. Jacks up a 3. Plumlee with the rebound. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Phoenix leading by 11. Beasley passes to Booker. Here's Okogie. Pass to Paul. Here's Beasley, defended by Gordon. 4 on the shot clock. Beasley passes to Okogie. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Paul with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Paul's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Pass to Paul. Morris outside. Feeds it to Plumlee. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Ayton. Here's Beasley. Pass to Paul. From past the arc. A shot missing. So the Clippers will take it the other way. On the wing, Gordon.
3 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Morris with a screen on Booker. Out to Morris. From the arc. Hands it from downtown. Morris has got it back down to within single digits for the Clippers.
Really good job anticipating the rise and fire off the catch. Go ahead, Marcus Morris.
Back to Paul. Driving to the basket. And that one, good. Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Kicks it out to Covington. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, this is one aspect of his game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
The offensive rebound. Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Durant against Leonard. Durant kicks to Warren. There's 31 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And Durant, here we go. And then Durant with the dunk.
KD is a force of nature. Sensational dunk at the rim.
The pass to Highland. There's a screen by Covington. Lets it go from deep. And Lee pulls it down. They set the pick beyond the arc. That shot misses. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Qualifiers Youth Dance Team.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Durant against Covington. Inside, Ayton, and he makes good on the layup. Ayton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Booker with no one around. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a three-point answer.
The three from George, and another three for the Clippers.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Zubac is checked in for Mason Plumlee.
Onto the floor for your Clippers.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Okogie, basket counts. Okogie's got his first bucket in this one.
Wow, Josh Okogie, tough finish. That was contact by the defense. Excellent concentration.
Back to George. Pass to Zubac. Here's Highland. A three ball. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. There's the drive, and then Durant with the jam.
Now, the length is a problem, right? Kevin Durant on the drive, hard to stop.
Highland passes to Leonard. Here's Highland. And here's George for three. They get it again. Zubac. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Durant, the pass to Okogie. Shot clock at 6. And Covington sends it back.
This guy is such a lengthy wing defender. Robert Covington doing work defensively.
Clippers trail by 13. Leonard looking around. Covington passes to Highland. Back to Covington. Durant with the steal. Here's Paul. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got 3 assists in the game. George against Booker. 4-3, Covington. Wide open look here for Zubac. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Phoenix leading by 15. Okogie, the pass to Durant. Fires for 3. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, to think back in college, the three-point shot was a real struggle for Kawhi Leonard. Now it's become a strength.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Passes it to Paul. Out to the wing. Okogie for 3. Empty that time from Leonard. Clippers trail by 12.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Phoenix.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
There's the triple. George, no good. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. KD finds Paul. Outside for Durant. Back to Paul. Outside Durant. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
3-point basket.
And the Suns lead by 16.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
Grant, we've got two savvy veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Oladipo in at point guard. Covington finds Leonard. Pass to Zubac. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him. The fact is, he did, and he delivered. It's a great pass.
Hero, the pass to Love.
Drains the triple. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
To the inside. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
You can expect Westbrook to find an open shooter. He trusted him with the pass that time.
Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Yurt Sevens checked in for Miami. And it's the Clippers ball. Covington, a screen on Oladipo. For three, George. On the take. And he banks in the layup.
You have to track Paul George all over the floor. A three-level scorer. And he's going to come at you in multiple ways.
Pass to Yurt Seven. Fires the three. Oladipo against Zubac. Here's Yurt Seven. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Leonard with the ball, and Yurt Seven picks him up defensively. 2 points. That one goes. Zubac has got 6.
I like to see Leonard's ability to dish the ball off the screen and roll. It's becoming a huge advantage for this team.
Butler passes to Yurt Seven. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Yurt Seven's got his second basket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Outside Covington. There's the triple. Now here's Zubac. 6 points for him. This one for 3. That one doesn't drop. The Heat with the lead.
So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
That's a prime example right there of Westbrook being a dual threat. He can make plays for himself and for an open teammate.
And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you could say that again, B.A. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his third year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
Hero finds Yurt Seven. Kicks it to Hero. Beyond the arc. And the Heat, another 3.
Producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
Leonard passes to Zubac. And here's Covington. The 3 is up. Oladipo with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
It's Adebayo with the drive. And Adebayo slams it in.
And Bam just getting way up that time and finishing with ferocity.
Westbrook, the pass to Covington. No good on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's stolen by Leonard. George for 3. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. The Heat have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Oladipo outside. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's if If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Robert Covington, and it's Highland in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Adebayo sets a screen. The drive by Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Covington passes to George. Back to Covington. Adebayo with a steal. To the paint. Here's your 7, and that one is stuffed right through.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
And the shot goes in. Adebayo's got his second bucket on the night.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam that time. He takes the hit and is still focused enough to score.
And an intentional foul right there. So for the Clippers, Morris, he's checked in for Covington. And it's Gordon in for Paul George. Pass to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
As much as you have to admire his burst and force, I think Plumlee's aggressiveness on that play, the impressive part.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got. And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you.
Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis.
Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Miami also making a switch. Kyle Lowry's checked in for Oladipo. Morris sets a screen. Highland, count it. And it's Morris with the assist. 6 points for him. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys are getting a little more creative in practicing that. They will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Butler against Powell. Here's your 7. Second chance effort. Oh, and he got fouled. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video.
The previous play.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he drops it first.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
Powell with it, picked up by Lowry.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Highland. He's got 9. Denied by Adebayo.
and pay him with the emphatic block.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game. Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the regular season. The bench certainly makes big contributions with their minutes.
Here's Highland, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Zubac, he's checked in for Plumlee. Here's Highland, and that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
Butler passes to Hero. Powell with a steal. Here's Highland. 41 seconds left in the second period. The kick out to Morris. Back to Powell. Morris outside. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
The Heat making a switch here. Love's checked in.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. It's pretty much automatic.
Oh, had a nice open look right there. He's got 16.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Hero deflected. Timeout called. The Clippers.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And stolen by Adebayo. One second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good. Makes this and so it's Miami up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, we'll get... And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Setting the floor for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Oladipo in at the 1 spot. Miami has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building. It just looks incredible.
The Clippers trail. Pass to George. The kick out to Morris. Powell outside. Now here's George. He buries it from 3. George has got 8 points. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
Down low. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Oladipo outside. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Heat lead by 8.
Such a good score on the inside, finding just a bit of space, and then Oladipo confident to knock that one in.
Oh, and the dunk by George.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Here's Hero, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's foul number 2 for him. Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Powell. Here's Oladipo. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Now, into the lineup for your Clippers.
And stolen by Leonard. Westbrook against Oladipo. For 3, Covington. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Beautiful stroke off the catch and shoot from Robert Covington that time.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Oh, Covington with a block. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. George with a steal. Westbrook outside. Out to the right wing. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And here are the Clippers now. 2-point game. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Paul George pulls down the board. Pass to Covington for the lead. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And Covington doesn't have to have the ball to help you, but you do want him occasionally to get touches and keep him engaged.
Geert Sevens checked in for Love.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of a game.
Here's Hero. Will it go? So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brett.
BA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
And he throws it down with one hand.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Covington finds Leonard. Uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got 6.
That's tenacious play in the paint from Kawhi, just insisting on getting to that shot.
And stolen by Covington. George for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. George against Hero. Here's your 7. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Your 7's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Back Back to Westbrook. 27 seconds left in the third. Pass to Zubac. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Yurtseven's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oladipo outside. Yurtseven, a screen on Westbrook. Here's Oladipo. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, Victor's showing some nice signs of vision on that play. Not an easy cover in the pick and roll. That's a nice pass.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Westbrook in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Covington, a screen on Adebayo. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the basket by Highland. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
Hero, the pass to Oladipo. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Pass to Highland. Zubac with a screen on Adebayo. And here's Zubac. It's Covington on the wing. Covington, a screen on Adebayo. Just 4 to shoot. George. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
The Clippers making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. And there's the call on Mason Plumlee. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach. You can make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Erik Spoelstra said to the team. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, it's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays too, winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need.
Allie, thank you.
You just can't draw that up any better. It's a pivotal moment in the game, and they go with the size mismatch for the lane.
Pass to George. He takes it in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Taking 2 shots.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
they made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
How about that? Let's hear it for your Clippers breaker.
That's good from George.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
We're in the 4th quarter now. Covington against Adebayo. Covington passes to Plumlee. Knocked away.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
13.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
With the ball, guarded by Covington. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo.
Man stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Here's Highland. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender any. Near him, he's got to shoot that one.
Here's Adebayo. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Here's Leonard. Tipped. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And Adebayo slams it in.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Back to Covington, to the middle, to stop the run. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Well, not the guy you generally think of if you need a go-to basket. Plumlee coming through.
Hero, the pass to Oladipo. Back to Hero. Pass to your 7. Kicks it to Hero. The 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George outside until they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
43 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. 40 seconds left in the 4th. Out to the right wing. Now you're 7. Inside. Hero with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 7.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Covington. Pass to George. Clock at 6. The 15-footer. And the call over the back.
just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, he gets called for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 9-point game here.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
George, a deep three. Missed it. So the Heat win it. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are...
Us for NBA. Action on 2K Sports. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the 1.
Look at Durant utilizing his length, snatching the offensive board. Ladies and gentlemen, he's 7 foot and sending it right back.
Hero and the rejection by Ayton. Durant sets a screen for Paul. Ayton finds Paul. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
Pass to Love. Back to Oladipo. The 3. And Love with the basket on the assist by Oladipo.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Erik Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league, and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Miami shooting their first free throw of the night here.
After being an all-star caliber player for so many years, Love has shifted into more of a role player at this stage in his career, and he looks completely rejuvenated.
And then Durant with the jam.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Butler attacking. Passes to Adebayo. The shot, no good. Nice defense from KD. Okogie, the pass to Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Fires the 3. It's good from long range.
Uses the pick so nicely. Paul gets the screen and fires away.
Oladipo finds Butler. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Love with the screen on Paul. Fires from deep. Miami no good on that time either. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Durant. 5 on the clock. And it's Phoenix scoring again. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
And here is Durant after the 3-pointer from Victor Oladipo. The drive by Paul. Back to Ayton. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Ayton's got his second bucket of the game to go. To the inside. Adebayo passes to Butler. Back to Adebayo. Love against Ayton. Love can't hit. Suns leading by 4. Paul outside. Now the pass to Durant. KD a screen on Butler. And Booker kicks to Paul. For 3. The rebound by Kevin Love. And it's Love with the ball for the Miami Heat. Now Hero. Love the pass to Hero. Love with the screen on Paul.
Oh, flashy play by Hero off the drive, turning his speed into airtime for a dunk.
Pass to Okogie. Ayton a screen on Hero. To the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Adebayo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all-defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Here is Love, following the score by Phoenix. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Such a smooth pass. His basketball IQ allows him to see the floor so well and get it to open teammates.
KD sets the pick for Paul. Trains it from beyond the arc. Paul's got 6.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point. These teams, they are
no shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Suns lead by 4. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Passes it to Okogie. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The Heat making a switch here. Yurtseven's checked in. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show. Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Suns. Terrence Ross comes in for Chris Paul. Ayton, the pass to Okogie. Back to Ayton. Ross against Oladipo. Ross dishes to Ayton. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire days. Only 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They've been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Back to Ross. The Suns need to get a shot off. And here's Warren for 3.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Biyombo is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. Good on the shot.
Great positioning from Butler on the play, refusing to be boxed out. He really set the example for his team with that energy.
For 3, Booker, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy. Wow, look at how quick he pushes to the rim there for the finish.
Pass to Okogie. Wants to get it to Biombo and does.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
What commitment from Butler there, not letting the defense keep him from getting his shot.
Booker the pass to Biombo. He kicks it to Ross. Back to Biombo. Out to the right wing. Here's Okogie. He's defended by Yurtseven. Okogie misses. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. That one goes in. Now just a 1-point Suns lead.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
There's the pass to Okogie. Back to Warren. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. There's a screen. Down low. Stolen by Yurtseven. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Durant's checked in for T.J. Warren. And Lee's subbed in for Josh Okogie. And Miami also making a switch. Lowry's checked in. Shots good by Durant.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Lowry. Here he goes. Good saving. He can't get that one. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. He gets it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle under. Thank you, David. And we'll be back. And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the point. Suns on defense. A 2-point game. For the tie. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
For 3, Durant. Offensive rebound. And Love's got the ball here for the Heat. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Butler feeling out of it. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Defense may be too concerned with Butler there, leaving his teammate all alone.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next step, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Tries again. An easy 2 points on the layup. Adebayo's got it all tied up now for Miami.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Ayton a screen on Butler. Pass to Ross. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. The Kogies check in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Ross.
Second team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Ayton inside. He's guarded by Love. Kicks it out to Paul. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
Clock is at 3. Booker dishes to Ayton. Phoenix no good that time either. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Passes it to Adebayo. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Hero going inside. That ball's great assist by Love. Hero's got 5.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Ayton up top. Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to Booker. Oladipo against Paul. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside and stolen by Booker. Durant with it, guarded now by Kevin Love, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. That's a 2 from Paul. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
The feed to Love. And it's Miami with another.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Hero against Booker. Outside, Hero. Kicks it out to Love. And the 3 off target. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. KD against Butler. Durant the pass to Booker. Durant sets a screen for Booker. No good on the triple. For Miami, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Hero the bounce pass. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Oladipo taking his time here. Love outside. Shot clock at 3, and the Heat call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Booker outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Heat. Love's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Butler. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's a Kogi in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. KD sets the pick for Booker. A miss that time would have put him up. The Heat shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Love with the screen on Booker. Butler kicks to Love. Butler Butler up top. He's covered by Ayton. The kick out to Oladipo. 3 on the clock. Back to Butler. It's deflected. Durant with the steal. Booker the pass to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Butler against KD. And there's the pass to Okogie. Back to Durant. Over Butler. Love grabs the board. Love's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Adebayo with a screen for Oladipo. Got a piece of it. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Hero.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Love with the screen on Ayton. Kicks it out to Love. To the paint to take the lead. Timeout called the Heat. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era, and they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Yurtseven's checked in for Kevin Love. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Paul kicks to Durant. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Durant dishes to Ayton. Back to KD. Pass to Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. And the layup's good off the glass.
I think you could sense it, that trip up the floor. Paul was looking for his own shot, and he got it.
Outside Butler. Driving inside. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possessions.
Along with Hall of Fame talent, KD is just clutch.
Butler kicks to Yurtseven. Over in the corner, Hero. Back to Yurtseven. Paul with the steal. To the left side wing. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And he lays it straight in. Ayton's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. And so here is Miami. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stop down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Hero attacking. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Yurtseven passes to Butler. The kick out to Oladipo. That 3 off the mark. Paul against Hero. Ayton. Durant feeling it out of him. Ayton, no screen. Pocket 6 to the left wing. Over Yurtsevin. Ooh, offline. Oladipo outside. Pass to Yurtsevin. Oh, on target. Timeout call for Suns. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. Oladipo against Paul, and the Heat call time here.
All for the Heat.
And Miami making a change here. Love's checked in. So it's Miami now. 6 to shoot. Here's Butler. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
You love how competitive Butler is. He insists on taking his shot despite the foul.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Ayton a screen on Adebayo. Booker the pass to Durant. Ayton trying to break free. And it's Durant missing. And it's Love with the ball for the Miami Heat. The lead is 2. Back to Oladipo. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Hero passes to Love. And stolen by Ayton.
And that's one of those tough areas to feed the basketball at times. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Love dishes to Oladipo. There's Hero with the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Flush.
Booker with no one around from beyond the arc and then some. Booker's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Inside, Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Outside, KD. Ayton sets the pick for Durant. The bucket is good. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The previous play is
action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on. Yeah, how about the bucket to tie with the D just all over him? The free throw to give them the lead. Just a fantastic play all around.
Hero passes to Adebayo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
He is a center. Bam's solid at the line, so they're glad to have him in this spot.
And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Down low, Durant. Yes!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver. That is a hard-won rebound, a man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
And Booker hits the ball. Ayton is screen on Oladipo. To the wing on the left. And they recover it. Booker outside. Butler against KD. Just 5 to shoot. And here is Butler. Love with the screen for Butler. Here's the dish to Love. Paul with the steal. And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
That's good from Durant.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
listening to you folks. Hope you're ready for some NBA action. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton. Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Okogie. It's rebounded by Zubac.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
George passes to Zubac. No good there. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Paul against Zubac. Booker for three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Outside for Booker. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. For three, Durant. Rebound by the Clippers.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Covington, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Up top, Ayton. Outside, Paul. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Ayton. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Beautiful ball movement from Kevin Durant. Easily finding his shooters that are ready to knock him down.
Covington, a screen on Booker. George passes to Covington. Can they get it? Booker with the defensive effort.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Outside Durant. For three. Offensive rebound.
Ayton. I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
George's shot is good.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
Paul passes to Ayton. Westbrook against Paul. 5 on the clock. Back to Ayton. Great D that time from Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's George. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Back to Durant. And Durant slams it home.
One more for the highlight reel. KD with the skyscraper.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Plumlee's checked in for the Clippers. Highland comes in for Russell Westbrook. Durant's shot is off. The Clippers trail. George outside for 3. Covington. Phoenix grabs the miss. Aiden's got 5 rebounds tonight. Paul draws the double. Outside Booker to the inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Paul. Okogie on the wing. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Highland. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance Team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, man in the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And Kevin Durant post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Owens Highland. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Booker to the middle. And it's stolen by Plumlee.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
Leonard, good.
Looking at his percentages over the years, Kawhi is an elite 3-point shooter. I think Leonard deserves more credit for that.
Out left to the wing. Now here's Paul. The defense is right there. He was all alone on that one. Okogie's got 7.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And the Suns pushing it up now. The 3, Durant. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. For 3, Gordon. Leonard finds Gordon. Outside Covington. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Covington's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Suns leading. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Durant. Fires from deep. They shoot again. It's good. Durant's got his 2nd basket of the game.
One of the deadliest shooters in league history. KD especially on the catch and shoot.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Back to Leonard. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. He has 7. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
For three, Gordon. Three-pointer. Clippers keep it alive. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. And it's slammed in by Durant.
I mean, running the court with the speed of a guard. Hard to keep up with Durant once he gets out in the open floor.
Suns foul.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. Biyombo, he's checked in for Ayton. Baisley comes in for Durant. Ross, he's checked in for Okogie. And it's Lee in for Booker. Zubats, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Morris comes in for Covington.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
Outside Ross. Here's Lee. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. A minute 9 left to play in the first half of basketball. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and he also didn't give up on that possession.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Payne's checked in for Chris Paul. Lee on the wing. Back to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Baisley. Here's the three. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Leonard. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep three-point range. Ross can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Here's Highland. Back to Leonard. Jacks up a three. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Zubats. Zubats has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Here's Lee. Oh, he got it up in time, but it couldn't fall. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Suns on top. They're up by 1. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Highland in at the point.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Leonard for three. This for the tie. Shoots over Ross. Stolen. Payne with it. He's picked up by Zubats. Here's Lee. And the Suns get it back. Zubats with the steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. George has the open look. And that comes off the assist by Morris. George has got 6.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Pass to Baisley. Here's Lee. It's Ross on the wing. Leonard defending. And here's Biyombo. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. It's Ross on the wing. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Westbrook's checked in. George passes to Westbrook. Here's Morris, guarded by Durant. George for three for the lead. Here's Zubats, and it's slammed in by Zubats.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Pass to Ayton. Now Durant. And it's Slammed in by Durant.
It's hard to contain KD when he's going for a dunk. He's long and athletic.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Outside Booker. It's Booker on the wing. Three-pointer. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Booker against George. Pass to Okogie. George against Booker. Ayton with it. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Morris. Leonard right side. Lets it fly. Morris finds Leonard. The Suns clear it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. George with a steal. Going inside. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. Durant has the open look. Here's Ayton. Outside for Booker. Up top Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Paul. The three is up. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's George. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Here's Leonard. They get the rebound. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First team foul. At the line for the Clippers.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Norman Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Gordon comes in for Paul George. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Count it.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Zubac passes to Powell. Picked his pocket.
LA foul. Norman Powell. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the free throw, no good. Covington's checked in for Los Angeles.
One shot. Clippers substitution.
The Suns have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Paul against Westbrook. Ayton passes to Paul. Outside for Booker. Left side Durant. Let's go with a 3. On target from range. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
The offensive arsenal of Durant is limitless. He fills it up so fast in a multitude of ways.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Suns on top, up by 4. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the center spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Just 2 to shoot. Rebound by the Clippers. Powell outside. Pass to Covington. Releases. To the paint. Turnaround Jay. Oh, denied by Durant.
Good aggression from KD on D. hustling to get a hand on the shot.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. For the Clippers, Leonard comes in for Powell, and it's Paul George in for Gordon. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first three you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Highland, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Ayton in the high post. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Love seeing Ayton take these mid-range jumpers. He realizes guys at his position have to hit these kind of shots.
Inside, here's George. Drops in the layup for two. George has got 4 points this quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
They double-team Paul. Outside Booker. Paul finds Booker. Okogie on the wing. 8 in the open look. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
Leonard for three. Covington passes to Leonard. Launches a three. Out to Covington. Pass to Leonard. Fires from deep. Here's George. Back to Covington. Kicks it to George. Lets the three fly. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Leonard against Durant. Now Ayton. Outside Booker. Back to Ayton. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 11. Covington, a screen on Booker. It's Covington on the wing. Back to George. Covington passes to George. Here's Covington. This one for three.
2 minutes remaining.
It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Robert Covington.
And it's now just a 1-point Suns lead. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Ayton. Okogie on the wing. Durant against Leonard. Durant, pass to Ayton. Right side Paul. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Suns lead by 3.
I love seeing Chris Paul come alive on these possessions. He's an exceptional shooter who does not back away in big moments.
Leonard outside. To the right side. And Zubac with the basket on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got his 3rd assist of the night. Outside Paul. Okogie on the wing. Now here's Paul. He's closely guarded. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Here's George. Outside Covington. And he got the whistle on the... And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
Previous plays
every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling
score is overtime.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Durant against George. Outside Durant. Pass to Paul. Back to Durant. Over George. 3 on the clock. And too long on the shot. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Out to Covington. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Oh my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how the error will ultimately play out.
There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice.